Just for a little late night kiki. I guess it ain't too late. Well, I guess it depends on where you're at. What's up? What's up, Brenda? Brenda's got a baby. Shout out to what's that, Tupac? Shut up, what's up, Shell Bell? Baby, I just wanted to come down here for just for a little 1-2 and talk about these Braxton family no values. The Braxtons is what they call themselves in 2025, but they were introduced to us as Braxton family values. But I decided to call them Braxton family no values. Hey, that's what I like to call them. Braxton family no, the Braxton family need no values. Hey, what's up, Toya and Tori? What's up, Jamie? That's what I like to call them. What's up, Christine? I do. hmm What's up? I might not make it. Well, we're going to pray that you do make it. Okay? Come on. I will make it. What's up, Kiki and your boy Cardi? What's up? What's up, Pisces Unicorn? What's up, y'all? Are they coming in now? Are they coming in for the mess? Hey! Are they coming in? What's up, Judy? What's up, blessed lady? What's up, Lawrence? Are they coming in for the? They coming in, baby. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Hey! Oh, how I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Yes, the saints, baby, the saints are marching in. Come on. It's the mess. The mess is happening, baby. The mess is happening. Anyways, y'all, I want to go ahead and get started. For those who, if you missed this, what's up, So Jeff? In the club, bitch, jumping, jumping. Okay, So Jeff remix. Thank you, Treese. Hey, cousin, what's up? Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And if you missed this, the replay will be up. So the Braxtons, or as I like to call them, Braxton family no values. They're coming back for season 2 of the Braxtons. Remember, I think they changed the name due to like contract. I think, but like behind the scenes stuff. So it went from the Braxton family values to now it's just the Braxtons. I think they have more ownership. I don't know. Tamar was talking about it one time. So yeah, now they're just the Braxtons. Well, they're coming back in a couple of weeks. And they released a piece of a trailer, a clip from the season. Now, of course, I cannot play the actual video. I will play the audio. If you don't know their voices, then you may not know what's going on. I feel like most of you may know the Braxtons and their voices, right? So I'm going to play the audio eventually in this video so y'all can hear what's going on. It looked like Tamar and Tony was about to girl. Well, Tony was actually moving some furniture. Okay, we're gonna be technical about it, girl. Tony moved some furniture. Okay, so it was already some furniture moving. Yeah, and then a lot of this also stemmed from the clip that was released. It basically stems from their niece. Her name is Ashley. Her name is Ashley Braxton, and she came out a year ago? I can't remember. She came out like probably a year ago, somewhere around a year, and told us a story about how one of her aunts, and some of her family don't communicate with her anymore because when she was 16, um, some texts were found between her and the aunt's husband. Some inappropriate text were found between an aunt and, the aunt's husband and her. Nobody knew who the aunt was, but a lot of us. Thank you, Lakiva. I caught a live. Hey, cousins. Thank you. No one knew who the aunt was, but a lot of us assumed that it was Trina and Gabe. Gabe is Trina's first husband. He passed away due to cancer. She never said a name, but based off of just the elimination process and some of the things that Ashley did say, I think a lot of us just came to the conclusion that it was Trina. It We don't know for a fact if it was Trina or not, but I think that was pretty much the overall consensus. Like, oh, she must be talking about Trina, girl, and Gabe. Um, oh, Gabe was Trina's second husband. Oh well, whatever he was, he was her husband. And oh yeah, because she had those kids with another man. I didn't know she was married to the first baby daddy. Anyway, so he was her ex husband. He died. That sounded so like her. He died. Well, the trailer has been released. Let's just take a quick listen. Let's just go back down memory lane. Let's go down memory lane and listen to what some of Ashley had to say. We're not listening to this full clip because it's 15 minutes. We will listen to about 3 or 4 minutes just so you can, just a refresher. But if you want to listen to it, girl, the clip is still all on Instagram. Like I said, it's like 15 minutes, but we're not listening to the 15-minute clip. We're just going to listen to the first like 3 minutes and then we're going to go about our business, okay?
Okay, so I want to tell a story today, and that story is about how one of my aunts in my family do not talk to me because they think that I, at the age of 16, did something with her partner at the time. And I have been a nervous wreck to talk about something like this and to tell this story. A, because of my family. B, because I don't want people, it's not to hurt people to tell my story. But at the same time, I've been working through this so much in therapy, and this is something that goes way deep to my core in terms of worthiness and how I feel about myself. And it's been such a journey. And it's that moment of my life where I have to like fully confront it and face it and talk about it, but talk about it because I also want to shed light for the women and the men and anybody who has gone through something like this, where you were underage and something in that sort of manner happened in terms of that sort of word of abuse. And I feel like I have to be careful with what I'm saying here because I don't want to be banned from talking about these situations, but also we kind of have to talk about it. I'm also not very good at storytelling and I'm new to all this. And I'm also trying to get ready at the same time and tell a story. And I feel like the story is quite complicated and detailed. So, like, bear with me here. But yeah, so one of my aunts does not talk to me because I guess she felt like I did something with her partner at that time. And nothing happened, but I'm going to try to tell the story quickly and also not name any names. And so I was with this aunt for the summer with my sister, and I can't remember how much time had passed since we were there in the summer for a little bit of time to when we got home. And when I think it was my stepmother was going through my phone and she found this conversation, this sort of conversation. And she showed it to my dad, and my dad called that aunt, and we spoke about it, and we talked about it a little bit. And I remember just a lot of emotions, was a lot going on. I was 16 at the time, and I'm 32 now. I had to think about it. I'm 32 now. And so, oh my God, it's been 16 years. This is wild. Anyway, okay. So yeah, my aunt was there for me. She was very kind and very nice. And was like, I'm so sorry that this happened to you, blah, 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 blah. And not blah, 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 but she was very kind and it just felt like safe, you know? But then as the years have gone by, it's like that mood and that assumption that I didn't do anything because I was a
What's up,
child
Diva?
was not that assumption anymore. And it boggles my mind because it was like, wait, but if it happened or if it was true, then that would make him, you know, and like, you're okay with that? Like, that's what you would like to hear. And I will just never forget how when I got older, I just realized that I really had to take the time and go back to that part of my life and understand how much feeling of like I didn't matter, that I was unworthy. It just felt like love from my family was just cut off and gone. And you're like, but wait, that guy? And it made it even worse because it was like, wait, this guy that was doing this to you on TV, and like it's kind of in cohorts in the same spirit of what was happening, not in the same cohorts in the same spirit, but like, you know, I like it's
Okay, so y'all get what's going on. The reason why I think it's gay or it was gay, okay, let's do process of elimination. It wasn't, I don't think, well, no, okay, let me take that back. I don't think it was Vince because I remember seeing something about Ashley saying that at one point she actually lived with Tamar. Didn't Ashley come out and say that at one point that she lived with Tamar and Vince? And like I think they got her a job, a car. Wasn't that Ashley who said that? So I don't think that it was Vince. And I don't think that it was Tony because Tony has never really shown a man on TV. Because she said the man embarrassed whoever she's talking about, it was a man who embarrassed her aunt. So whatever aunt it was she was with a man who embarrassed her on TV. Tony has never shown a man on Braxton Family Values. So it can't be Tony. The most we've heard about Tony is with Birdman. You see what I'm saying? So it can't be Tony. I don't think it's I don't think it's Tamar and Trina. Not Tamar. It's not Tamar because Tamar is her and Tamar have linked up. So it's not Tamar. Okay? It's not Tamar, it's not Vince. Cause she fucked with Tamar. And it's not Tony. Cause Tony ain't never had a man on the show. It's not Tracy. Well, it's not Tracy's husband. However you want to word. I know Tracy has passed away. It's not Trey. It's not Kevin. So the only two left, in my opinion, is Tawanda and Trina. So either it was Tawanda and Andrew and Andre, or either it was Gabe and Trina. And now that I think about it, I don't know who it was. Because at first I was like, it was Trina and Gabe. But I forgot all about Andre. Andre, whatever his name was. So either it's Trina and Gabe, or Wanda and Andre. But I think first, I'm gonna go. I think it was Trina and Gabe. It's giving Gabe. Okay. Well, this is some of the audio from the trailer that was released. Now, again, we cannot play the video. We all know that. Trina already admitted to it in a super trailer. Thank you, Trez C. Thank you so much. So, hopefully you know their voices. I'm pretty sure at this point with the Braxtons, everybody knows their voices. If you don't, I apologize, but we definitely can't play the video. We're going to play the audio. And then the audio is basically, just a heads up, it's Tamar basically addressing the sisters. They sent her a cease and desist. Somebody, she said it was just take a listen. Just take a listen.
Hi. We have had a series of unfortunate events in the Braxton family lately.
But we were told that you didn't want to film with us.
Well, you already know why I want to film with y'all.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
My niece Ashley, who we love very much, posted her videos on social media with some accusations about her family. My family was a little surprised.
Well, there was a lot going on the internet.
Tamar announced that she would be interviewing my niece Ashley on Tamar's podcast. I didn't think it was a good idea.
I am getting Ashley here. You're not going to make me feel bad about that. I wanted her to come to a safe place to tell her story.
And all of this happened right before we started shooting season 2 of the Braxtons.
Next thing I know, y'all tried to shut down my entire business. Sending a cease and desist is shutting down my business. Exhibit B. Just cease and desist. I got a cease and desist before Ashley was on my podcast. I didn't even say anything.
I was not involved in any way, shape, or form of sending a cease and desist letter. My name was nowhere on it.
Nobody wanted to come to my defense.
So you're going to sit there and say, Tony Braxton?
Tony Braxton, I got Tony Braxton.
No, Tony Braxton never had your back.
I got Tony Braxton.
I want to be clear. I want to know what.
I don't have your back. You didn't have my back.
For the heavyweight, don't put me, Tamar. Don't put Tony Braxton.
And then when Tony said we need to have her on the show, I told you we need to have Ashley on the show. I never.
Oh, stop. Bitch, when I tell you the music is what really make the situation even more over the top. When I tell you, whoever picked that music out, bitch, the background, baby, they need a raise. When I tell you, the background, baby, the music in the back is taking it. When I tell you, baby, the way when I was watching this, bitch, my heart was beating fast. I said, bitch, this is chaotic as fuck. I tell you, dramatic. I said, girl, it's the music for me.
Say that. I never said that. She's lying. That's where the mother said just show her the chicken circuit. We shouldn't do it. You said have her on the Braxton show. You said this is not the fault. You said that. Don't you go there. Don't you go there. No.
Okay, so that's all I'm gonna play. So,
Hey guys. All right.
oh shit, sorry. So, you know, this is what it comes down to. Somebody is definitely lying. Can I say something, y'all? And this is just how I look at it. Tamar is a mess. Okay? Sorry, but it's given they're using their nieces this season like they used their nephew, aka Scratchy, last season. Child, it's a mess. Thank you, Miss Love. Thank you so much. Before I get into that, let me say this. Also, I think a big part of the picture is the brother, Michael. You know, at one point, Ashley came out on an interview, and all I'm gonna say is because I don't want to say things that I can't really remember. I remember Ashley in a nutshell basically saying Michael was a hot ass mess, and Ashley did come out and say that her father sent her a cease and desist, and basically from the lawyer and said, "Bitch, don't say my name." So the brother is involved in it too, but of course, like the brother and the daddy really don't film. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why when some people are like, "Why ain't nobody like?" It's kind of like it's unfortunate. It's like an out of sight, out of mind in a way. It's kind of like Doug Christie and Jackie Christie and Chantel. Jackie gonna get most of the smoke because Jackie is the one who's filming, and girl, I think sometimes people just forget about Doug. So in this scenario, it's always the ladies who film. The daddy might pop in. I think I've seen that daddy on the show, 2 or 3 times? Baby, the way Tony jumped up is giving, I said it, but you wasn't supposed to say it on camera. LOL. Baby, come on. Come on. Come on. But the brother was hell on wheels too in that household, from what Ashley said. Okay? I think that Tamar is a mess. I know that Tamar is a mess. Okay? I don't know Tamar personally. I've never talked to Tamar. I've never met Tamar. I've never seen Tamar in person. Just based off of what we see on the internet, I think that there's a large group of us who believe that Tamar is a mess. Tamar might be doing the right thing for the wrong reason. I don't know. Baby, we finally got to Tony Braxton that dates Birdman. I said not Tony the gangster. Right, I'm having Spellman. Right. Tamar might be doing the right things for the wrong reason. I don't know. I feel like Tony lying though. I feel like Tony is lying, and we don't know. We have to see. Right now, this is just a small little clip of a bigger conversation, right? But based off of this clip, I feel like Tamar was telling the truth. I feel like Tony was lying. I feel like Tamar, for the most part, I think they usually, in a way, kind of kiss Tony's ass. Tony's the oldest, right? I've never really seen Tamar really go toe to toe with Tony like that. She probably has, and I just don't remember. But I do believe that Tony told Tamar that. Can I say something? I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something. Just the FYI. So get ready. And another reason why is because Tony said she called Tamar's podcast a chitlin circuit. I do believe Tony probably said, just bring on to the show. Why would you want to take them to your chitlin circuit podcast? I do believe that's how Tony said it. I do. Now I might change my mind once I see the full episode and once I see the full season. But right now, I do believe that Tony told Tamar, why not just bring it on the show? Why would you bring it on your chitlin circuit, your chitlin circuit podcast? I believe that's how Tony said it. I do. I do. Yeah. Now, with that being said, what's up, Julian? I don't blame Tamar for inviting the niece onto her podcast. I don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't. Tamar has a podcast, right? Exactly. That's why Tony called it Chitlin Circuit, because don't nobody even know she got a podcast. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Tamar. I don't know if it's still around, but Tamar definitely had a podcast at one time. I don't think there's anything wrong with Tamar letting Ashley. Right. Okay. What's your status at the podcast, Tamar? Because a lot of people didn't even know you had a podcast, girl. That's sad. Okay. Anyways, I don't think it's anything wrong with Tamar. I don't think there's anything wrong with Tamar benefiting off of her family drama. I don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with Tamar telling her niece, if you want to tell your story, come down to my podcast. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Because what else you gonna tell? Why, girl? Why go give your story to somebody else down to YouTube when you can just come over here and give it to me, and we can make the money together? That's all I'm saying. Because if Ashley don't go over to Tamar, then you know she's going somewhere else. So if you're gonna tell the story, bitch, just keep the money in the family. That sounds so fucked up. But if Ashley don't go to Tamar, where's she gonna go? No shade, Tasha K? Because Tasha K gonna take it. Okay? Tasha K, where's she gonna go, Carlos King? You see what I'm saying? So why go to Carlos King or Tasha K or any other big YouTuber or someone who has a YouTube page when you can just come on over here? I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Because that's more than likely what would have happened. Carlos King was probably already sending an email as Ashley was telling the story. No shade. Y'all know how Carlos King get down? Carlos King gets all the interviews. Oh, Jason Lee, right. Carlos King, Tasha K, Jason Lee. And I'm sure Carlos King had an email already drawn up before Ashley even finished the goddamn TikTok video. So I'm not mad at Tamar for having Ashley come over to her podcast and go, we're going to make this money together. I'm not mad at it. Baby Carlos be snatching interviews left and right. Baby Carlos still has some of everybody down to the Raindrop show. Okay? So Tamar said, let me go ahead and snatch this up before anybody else snatch it up. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Again, I think y'all have to look at it through the lens of, while yes, it is an unfortunate story where the Nene show go. I think Nene's still on. I haven't. Let me stop lying. Tony wanted Ashley to come on the show for the views, but doesn't want anyone to see the dirt under her fingernails from her doing that dirty work. Come on, that's what I think too. I think that Tamar wasn't supposed to say that Tony wanted her on the show. Instead of just saying, yes, bitch, I said bring her on the show, because if anybody's going to benefit, it's going to be the family. This is our story. We're going to tell it on our platform. But the girls be so nervous. The girls be so nervous about about being looked at as a bad guy instead of just calling it for what it is. Yes, I told her to come onto the Braxton show to tell her story on our goddamn show. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just say it. But no, I didn't. No, Tony girl. I think Tony girl, you probably did say that. And when you said no, I called your show a chitlin circuit. That kind of sealed the deal for me. You called it a chitlin circuit, and you probably said, girl, she should just come over here and do it. You probably just kind of threw it out there just real quick, flip it like, you know, and then Tamar, of course, heard it. But I think that Tony said it. And instead of Tony just admitting, yeah, I did say that because we're going to keep it in the family, instead of her going out here to whomever else so they can make money off of it, no, we're going to keep it over here. Instead of just saying that. Because that's just what it is. Just say that, girl. We're going to keep it in the family. But girl, that's part of the problem too. Y'all keeping it in the family. I don't think every story is someone being taken advantage of. I know a lot of people want to be like, oh, they're taking advantage of Ashley. Ashley's a grown-ass woman. Can I say something? I'm sorry to say this. And I'm just talking about this scenario and this scenario only. Every unfortunate story like this story does not always have to result in somebody being taken advantage of. It possibly could be that Ashley is a grown-ass woman who has done the work, and she said, I want to tell my story now. I don't think it's necessarily Tamar trying to take advantage of Ashley or somebody trying to. I think Ashley, because the thing is, Ashley is the one who came out with this story first. From what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Ashley was the one who told her story. Ashley came down to the tick to the talk, and she told her story. And then based off of that, the ball kind of got to rolling. Before that, I hadn't heard anyone, bitch, I didn't even know they had it. If we're going to be honest, I didn't even know they had a niece named Ashley. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't even know the bitch existed. Okay? So I was surprised just by the fact that, hell, I thought that was Tawanda's daughter when I first saw her face. Okay? Because she looked just like Tawanda, baby. When I say she looked just like Tawanda, baby, that is Tawanda through and through and through. Baby, when I tell you, baby, Tawanda looked like she birthed that child. Hello? So all I'm saying is, Ashley came out with her story. Tony couldn't say that because she probably was saying different things to Trina. Tamar was supposed to be the bad guy by herself, but Tamar spilled the beans. I think so too. I think so too. I think that it's easy just to put it on Tamar. But Tony, I'm looking at you. And that is true. The sister had already told her story down to the YouTube on a couple of interviews. I don't think people paid attention because on some real shit, we just gonna go ahead and say it. Who the fuck is Ashley Braxton? For whatever reason, that day, honey, I guess the stars aligned, however you want to word it. And when she told her story on TikTok that day, girl, it kind of just took off. But if you go down to Instagram, if you go down to YouTube, Ashley has been doing interviews. I don't think people just didn't pay attention to it. Like I said, could it possibly be that Tamar is doing all the right things for the wrong reason? Absolutely. Absolutely. Could it be that, girl, I want my lick back for y'all hoes, and so y'all told her come over here, and girl, I want her to tell everything that happened to her? It could be. It could be. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if Ashley wants to go that route, if Ashley wants to fly down to Atlanta to her Ain't Tay Tay podcast, if Ashley wants to film with Tamar, I don't think that every scenario is always somebody being taken advantage of. It could be that Ashley, as a grown-ass woman, decided this is what I want to do. Now, if we were talking about Kevin Jr., no shade. I don't want to be disrespectful. But if we were talking about Kevin Jr. last season, we could probably go down the road of, girl, are they taking advantage of Kevin Jr.? Because we're just going to go ahead and put it out on the table. Kevin Jr. does give me that he's on the spectrum. It did seem like I could see where the conversation with Kevin Jr. last season was coming from. Like, girl, they taking advantage of this boy because, I mean, he's a grown-ass man. But, girl, he you know, it's giving me, girl, this is a lot. Girl, this is a lot, girl. Like, what is going on? I don't just think it's that. I just don't think I don't think every scenario is somebody being taken advantage of. I just don't. And I don't want to take away from what Ashley could have decided to do on her own as a 32-year-old woman who really has been telling her story and decided, I guess, to tell it, go more into detail as, oh, she's been taken advantage of. When it could really just be Ashley, as a grown, fully functioning woman, said, this is what I'm going to do, period. But I think it's easy because Tamar is a big ass mess to just throw it on Tamar as, oh, Tamar, you using your niece. It's always a possibility. But I think that Ashley is a grown ass woman who's well aware of what's happening. I do. It's just a messy, unfortunate situation. And it's happening on TV. And I think that it's making the girls and boys uncomfortable because this is some real reality TV. Like this, it's fucked up as it is. I would rather see some shit like this than to see the girls over there accusing somebody of rape. Hello? I'm sorry. This is the reality TV that I want to see. Bitch, now what y'all say was going on, bitch? Tell the truth. I would rather, I swear to God, I would rather watch the Braxtons, who I know they got some real shit going on, before I watch Potomac and they're over there accusing people of sexual assault, before I watch Atlanta and they're over there accusing somebody of taking somebody to a sex dungeon. That shit is fake. What the Braxtons are giving us, that's some real ass shit. It's some real ass shit to see this family who really are dealing with each other because of their mom. Girl, I told y'all. Y'all know when Miss Evelyn died. If she died before them, if Miss Evelyn died before them, baby, it's a wrap on that family. It's a wrap. Y'all watch. And let's be clear, Tracy said she was touched too. It's easy to gear every piece of mess about Tamar. Everyone is now clocking the older sister's tea. Right. Now I think people starting to realize that that Tony a little messy, Tawanda a little messy, and Trina a little messy. It's just easy. It's easy to just put it on Tamar and don't get it twisted. I completely understand why, because Tamar is a mess. But I do believe, like, you know how they say a broken clock is right twice a day? I believe Tamar is a broken clock. Through and through. But I think that the Braxtons are giving us real TV. And I think they're showing us. If y'all go back and, I swear to God, if y'all go back and watch my Braxton Family Values reviews, I used to always say, they fake as fuck. I used to always say, they're fake. They're not as close as they're trying to portray. I remember when they first came on TV, they would be like, we're sisters, we're sisters, we're sisters, we're sisters, we're sisters, we're sisters, we love each other. I was like, they fake, girl. They fake, girl. They fake, girl. They are fake. I used to always say that. You could tell it was a fake. The same way Potomac was fake, I was like, girl, they fake. They not as close as what they're trying to paint. Now it makes more sense. Yes, that's the truth. I said that on Twitter and the people got mad at me when Evelyn dies. Yes, I believe it. When Evelyn dies, if Evelyn dies before any of those children, because you don't know the order people gonna die. But if Evelyn dies before before her children, I'm telling you, it is going to be a wrap on Sunday dinners. It is going to be a wrap on getting together for Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's done. They are dealing with each other now because of their mama. The cracks have been already there, but now we're really seeing, they really don't fool with each other. Before they tried to hide it, and Tony don't fool with them. Come on! And Tony ain't never fooled with them. Do y'all remember Toni Braxton saying on TV that if that was not her family, she wouldn't even fuck with them? Do y'all remember Tony saying that? I know y'all remember Tony saying on Braxton Family Values that if they were not her family, she wouldn't even fool with them. Tony deals with them out of obligation. All of them have a role to play in this mess, but they just want to keep their hands clean. Ashley was on the show before as a background singer for Tony. What's up? Thank you. Look out for Lauren. Right, I'm with you. All of them have roles. I'm with you. Yes, they just want to keep their hands clean. I feel like that's what it is. So it's easy to throw it on Tamar. But yeah, Tony said that. Tony said that down to the TV. Tony deals with them like, I'm going to go ahead and say it, like a lot of us sometimes deal with family out of obligation. Like, girl, that's my cousin, right? That's my sister. That's my brother. And don't let it be your mama or your daddy. That's my mama. That's my daddy. That is Tony. Tony deals with them because that's what she's been taught to do. Those are your sisters. But I don't really feel like Tony, if y'all go back and watch the Braxton Family Values, Tony barely even filmed. When she filmed, she would film and then she would be gone. I think what it is, I believe that Trina and Tawanda are close. I believe that Tony and Tamar are close. They have of course they're going to fight, okay? But I never bought that all five of them were just like this. I never bought it. I never bought it. I never bought what they were trying to say. I never thought that they were just like a group of sisters who were just connected like this. And that's what they were trying to sell. And now, fast forward how many seasons later, now it's really starting to hit the fan that I really don't fuck with that bitch like that. Okay? You see how Tawanda and Tamar treated each other last year. Tawanda don't like Tamar, and Tamar don't like Tawanda. They deal with each other. They'll speak to each other. Hey, Tay, hey, give each other a hug, give each other a kiss. After that, girl, they done with each other. They're gonna sit there and mind their business. It's sad. Yeah, I think a lot of that hate too that Tony has is because they made like Tony couldn't just be a solo. Like Tony really just couldn't be in her career by herself. Tony had to take her family on the ride. I think Tony has a lot of resentment towards her family for that because Tony couldn't just enjoy just couldn't enjoy her career by herself. Like she had to have her sisters involved some way somehow. And I don't think Tony has ever like, bitch, this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tony has ever gotten over that. Ever. But yeah, it's just a sad scenario. It's a sad scenario. I've been trying to tell y'all, Evelyn is the issue. Girl, I don't have no problem with Miss Evelyn. I don't want to talk about nobody's mama, but I tried to tell let me tell you, Evelyn is that old school woman Have y'all? Miss Evelyn ain't never looked a mess. Miss Evelyn is that woman who is all about optics, in my opinion. So pristine and clean, but full of mess. Baby, come on. Am I the drama? Right. Evelyn is that woman who is all about optics. She's all about image, right? I'm going to always look together. She never look a mess. Miss Evelyn, her be together, makeup be together, teeth be together. Even when Miss Evelyn got on a jogging suit, her shit gonna be pressed. I ain't never seen Miss Evelyn look a mess at all. I never. Even when she was walking in the woods with Tamar, was they walking in the woods or walking around a track field? Wherever they was walking, like she never look a mess. So I think for Evelyn, I think it was always those are your sisters, those are your sisters, those are your sisters, those are your sisters, those are your sisters. And I think that with her, and I don't want to take away any of the blame from the daddy, but I think that Miss Evelyn making them try to be so close, I think that it started to tear them apart. Because even if it is your sister or your brother, that does not mean, unfortunately, that you are going to like your sibling. Because your sibling could be that person who you just don't fucking like. Your sibling could be just like those people outside of your household. I don't like bitches like that, and that's the bitch I don't like. I don't like niggas like that, and I deal with them niggas every day. But you're forced to deal with that person because that's your sister. But the reality is your sister probably reminds you of those 5 girls at work, those girls at high school, those girls in college. You just like those bitches. I don't like them. But I have to deal with you because mama said I got to deal with you because you're my sister. That's why I think that, girl, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think that whenever y'all have kids, because you want your child to grow with somebody, how you know your siblings how you know your kids don't even like each other? You're just banking off of the fact that because they're siblings, that means they'll automatically get along. You know how many siblings walking around here who can't stand each other? Girl, Exhibit A, the Braxtons, hello? And so now you throw in their heads, that's your sister, that's your brother, that's your sister. Yeah, and I don't like that bitch. Okay? I don't like that nigga. So now you're forced to be in a relationship with someone who in real life, outside of it being your family, you wouldn't even fuck with them. But because your mama and your daddy are making you be in a relationship with this person, you have no choice. And then you grow up thinking, that's my sister, that's my sister, that's my sister, that's my sister. And you force yourself to be around this person even though you really don't like this person. But that's because your mama and your daddy done told y'all that's your sister, that's your sister, that's your brother, that's your brother. You got to deal with it. And then y'all wonder why, when the matriarch dies, the family goes away. Because they never fuck with each other anyways. They only did it because of mama. Now mama is dead. Now I don't have to deal with this bitch at all. That's what it is. That's what it is. But the girls don't want to see it that way. Y'all don't understand why when the matriarch dies, girl, the family dies too. Because the only reason why I even dealt with you was because of her. Now she dead. I don't really have to deal with you no more, bitch. Because I don't like your ass anyways. Okay? And bitch, you didn't like me. Yeah, that's okay. Girl, you take care though. I'm telling y'all. Okay? I don't like you anyway, and you know. Okay? Right. I don't like you anyway, and you know that. Okay, bitch? Bitch? No, 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 no. Nobody has died. Nobody has died. Nobody has died. We're all gonna die, but nobody has died. No, 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 no. No, Miss Evelyn is good and kicking and girl still walking around here, makeup beat, face beat, hair twirl, clothes together. No, she's still here. She's still here, baby. Ain't Mr. Beat, baby. And I also think too that and Miss Evelyn and Miss Evelyn really ain't never got over her husband cheating on her, which I can understand. But I think it also has to do with image too, because I'm supposed to be the good. I'm the woman who has the husband, the kids, right? I got one baby daddy. Girl, I got one baby daddy. Girl, my husband, my kids, and then I found out my husband is out here cheating on me with one of these whores. Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much, baby. Oh. Baby, she's still mad, baby. They've been divorced for a long time, girl. Anyways, it is what it is. I like the Braxtons. I really do. I'm ready. I'm ready for it to come on because y'all know we reviewing every episode. Last season was sad, but I also understood it because it was, they were talking about Tracy. Um, yeah, I'm ready. hmm I'm ready. I need to call my electricity company. Girl, I need to get on the contract because ooh. Anyways, but yeah, shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Tamar. She's still a mess. I guess like right now we can only just go by what we saw in the clip because it could be you know how these reality TV shows do. They will you'll think you know one thing and then once you start to see the whole picture, it's something completely different. But I'm not mad at Tamar for keeping the money in the family. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not mad at Tamar for telling her niece to come down to my podcast because if she didn't go to Tamar's podcast, I guarantee you that bitch would have been on Carlos King, Jason Lee, or Tasha K. The big three. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, why not just come down here to my shit and tell your shit over here? I'm not mad at it. I swear to God, I'm not. Okay. Anyways, what else is going on, y'all? You know what I wanted to talk about? And I was going to talk about this. I was going to talk about this. I might talk about this in a Hot Topics video. This has been on my spirit. I was going to talk about Cameron and how so many of, no shade, no tea, how many of y'all were acting as if Cameron defended his coworker, and Cameron did not defend his coworker. I don't know what the fuck y'all was listening to. And this is like 2 weeks old. I said, girl, I don't even care. Girl, if y'all want to say that Cameron is defending, the black woman and the black coworker, no, he wasn't. Y'all better go listen to what the fuck Cameron said. Cameron defended her boyfriend. Hello? Cameron defended his ego. Cameron didn't mention that lady not one time. Y'all better go listen to what the fuck Cameron said. I don't know who told y'all that shit. Cameron felt disrespected because I told you. Cameron felt the boyfriend was disrespected, but not one time did he mention that girl. And y'all all on the goddamn internet talking about, oh yes, Cameron, oh Cameron, oh Cameron did. I said, Cameron, I said, what he did in that? Because I ain't heard the clip. I ain't heard the clip. Girl, what clip y'all heard? Because I didn't hear that. I heard him mention that boyfriend twice. I ain't heard him mention her not one time. I said, ooh, baby, the bar is in hell, girl. Y'all take whatever little bitch y'all can get. Girl, no shade. No shade. No shade. But I said, oh, baby, the bar is in hell. Y'all take whatever little bit y'all can get, baby. Because he didn't even mention his coworker. He mentioned the boyfriend being disrespected. He didn't mention him disrespecting his coworker. He mentioned the boyfriend being disrespected. He could have just said, hey, I told you don't disrespect my coworker like that. And on top of that, her boyfriend in the back, and he'll whoop your ass. Like, if he said some shit like that, I'm like, okay. But he didn't even say that. If he just wanted to say, hey, don't say that to my coworker. Like, don't disrespect her like that. This is professional. And on top of that, I told you her boyfriend here, he gonna whoop your ass if you keep on playing with her. Oh, child. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, is there even a bar at this point? Okay. Anyways, I saw a clip from I saw a clip when I just told the lie. No, I didn't. I saw that a clip had been released for episode 1 of Potomac. Girl, why did it went girl? So they really getting ready to give us Karen. Basically, Karen is definitely coming back. They are gearing up for Karen's return for season 11. Girl, from the headline, not the clip, because I haven't watched the clip yet. From the clip that was released in the headline that I saw, it appeared as though they went back and edited episode 1 to include Karen getting out of jail. I said, girl, not y'all went back. Yeah. So, I need to watch it just to make sure. I said, okay, girl, whatever. Anyways. Is that all y'all wanted to talk about? Well, that's what y'all wanted to talk about. Is that all? Because I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Because these hoes. Because they still ain't approved mine. This is a mess. Look at this shit. I'll tell y'all my business. Hold up. Let me show y'all something. Y'all think I'm lying. I'm about to go off on Bravo. Let me go off on Bravo just give me 3 minutes so I can cuss Bravo out real fast. Is any of my business on here? Hold up. There we go. I'll show y'all this part. Your request was submitted on 06/13/2025 and is currently waiting to be approved. Confirmation of this request will be sent to rodneythavoice@gmail.com. Your request was submitted. Girl, tickets went on sale on June the 6th, I believe. I put my request in on June the 13th. And the girls have still not approved, at least me. Bravo, I think that it is so rude and inconsiderate of people time in their coin because, bitch, BravoCon is November the 14th, 15th, and 16th. Bitch, we're only 1 or 2 days away from October. And y'all still have people out here waiting to see if they're going to be approved. Girl, it's BravoCon, bitch. Not a ticket to girl an inauguration, which I know it ain't no tickets to inauguration. I'm just saying, like, you swerving down, like, girl, at this point, either you going or either you ain't going. Does that make sense what I'm saying? It is so disrespectful to have, like the Met Gala, right? Exactly, like y'all acting like it's the Met Gala, girl. Bitch, at this point, just let us know you going or you ain't going. But to have people waiting, and BravoCon is on November the 14th, and we're almost October the 1st, and y'all still ain't told nobody nothing. What are y'all doing? If I ain't gonna go, I ain't gonna go. It is what it is. But what I'm telling you is I already got my credit card information in, and I've been submitting my request on June the 13th, and tickets went on sale June the 6th. Y'all could have told us, girl, in July, okay, girl, this is it. Ain't nobody going. We ain't no more tickets. There's a, like, at least just tell somebody. Y'all could have told somebody wait, like in advance. Listen, when the tickets are over, the tickets are done. And how you get there is how you get there. BravoCon tickets went on sale June the 6th, I believe. And then I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to go. And I was like, girl, you need to go. Because this is what you do. Because I really didn't care. I was pissed off. I was like, girl, Kenya not going to be there. Karen ain't going to be there. That bitch in jail. Karen ain't going to be there. I was like, girl, like, Kenya not going to be there. Like, Karen ain't going to be there. Nene, she ain't never been. But Nene ain't going to be there. Like, I want to at least see some of the girls of the girls of the girls. Candace ain't going to be there. I was like, I ain't going to that bullshit. Girl, I was like, all these got no shade. All these goddamn white people who I don't know from the fucking valley. Girl, I don't want to see them. And then I was like, girl, you need to go. After I stopped getting pissed off, I was like, girl, you need to go. I was like, girl, just go ahead and go. And I've been on the waiting list since June the 13th. And them motherfuckers ain't told me shit. And I think it's so rude. I think it's so rude and inconsiderate. Like the Summer House Martha Vineyards crew ain't gonna be there. Like, I just think it's rude. It's rude, it's inconsiderate. Let people know. If I'm not going, just send me an email like you did last time and say, you know what? You know what, baby, you didn't make the cut. And I could have been like, oh, okay, girl, they said no. But to still have people waiting and BravoCon really is right around the corner. And when you take into account that people still have to buy plane tickets, still have to buy, pay for a room, girl, that shit is not cheap. Girl, you're gonna have the girls over here starting OnlyFans pages at the last minute trying to you're gonna have me on OnlyFans, girl, trying to cover up these tattoos. Girl, with gloves on and shit. Bitch, gonna be on hold up, bitch. Hold up, bitch. Hold up. Hold up. What am I? Let me show y'all. Bitch. What am I? I just got I got a suitcase right here. Bitch, hold up. But y'all gonna have me on motherfucking bitch. Y'all gonna have me on the motherfucking OnlyFans with socks on my hands trying to cover up this hand tattoo, bitch. Bitch. Trying to cover up this hand tattoo, girl. trying to come over, trying to figure out how I'm gonna come over with these coins at the last motherfucking minute. Cause y'all hoes ain't told me nothing. Now I gotta cover these tattoos on my hands and shit up. Girl trying to make a quick dollar. Like, I just think it is rude. Just tell us if we going. If we ain't going, we ain't going. What's up, Mimi? You know what I'm saying? Right. Girl. I just feel like it's rude, Bravo. It really is. It's rude and it's inconsiderate. For y'all, for you to still have people waiting. And it's about to be October. And girl, then I gotta try to lose 20 pounds. Yeah, girl, don't tell them how many of the cousins I might run into. Girl, I'm trying to be skinny when I run into the cousins. Now I'm over here, girl, running, girl, on a treadmill, running my little poor heart out and trying to lose 20 pounds, girl, in 8 days. It's ghetto business practices. Yeah, it's called spitting in y'all face. It's really ghetto. Thank you. It's ghetto business practices. It's ghetto. Y'all not gonna tell us that if we going or not? I'd rather y'all just tell me, girl, you ain't going. And I can say, okay, girl. I said, okay, girl. Rodney, check your email, cousin, and Bravo planning your face. I got you on New York Fashion Week, though. Me and Richie Scott trying to reach you. Enjoying Patreon. Thank you. Okay, I'll check it. Thank you, Tia. I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm just sick and tired of it. No, they haven't approved me. I still haven't been approved. So basically, I think what it is, because at one point, I'm not gonna lie, bitch. At one point, I changed. I already told y'all, bitch. At one point, I changed my credit card because I was like, bitch, these hoes. I was like, bitch, I swear to God, bitch. I was over here thinking, bitch, what did they try? I was like, did they try to run my card? And it didn't go through. Bitch, I was over here like tripping. I was like, girl, it's been a long time. I was like, well, what if they tried to run your card and she didn't go through? Because at one point, I was cussing Bravo the fuck out. So I was like, girl, let me go in and change. Let me go in and update my credit card information. Girl, you need to put another credit card. Okay, just in case. Because I ain't know. And I was like, girl, you get mad at them people because they probably tried to run their credit card and that bitch said decline. Okay? Because I didn't understand why they hadn't ran my card. So I was like, girl, let me go update my information. So I went and update, put another credit card. Then I realized what it is that before they're going to, I think what it is, from what I remember reading, is they send you an email basically letting you know, hey, you have been approved, and then they're going to run your card. Like, I don't think they just run it, but they'll give you an update like, hey, your card will be ran in the next 24 hours. I believe that's how it goes. So they still haven't ran my credit card. They haven't sent me an email, nothing. And I'm still on the waiting list. So it is what it is. But like I said, girl, they just need to let us know if we're not going. Because I mean, y'all just have people waiting around. And I think that's rude. It's rude. It's ghetto and it's inconsiderate. There we go. It's rude, it's ghetto, and it's inconsiderate. Because, baby, everybody ain't walking around here, girl, with a net worth of $50 million, Andy Cole, and however much Andy worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, some of the girls go, we got to get in how we live, bitch. And, girl, we got to stack shit to the side and figure some shit out. And y'all want to come telling motherfuckers at the last minute, oh, you got to prove, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, y'all just got to take other people into consideration. And I feel like Bravo, y'all have dropped the ball in that aspect. Like, y'all should have told us way back on some real shit no later than August if we were going or not. It shouldn't take this long for y'all to figure out if we're going to BravoCon. And like I said the last go around, bitch, all them lawsuits y'all got, bitch, y'all would think. Girl, well, all them lawsuits y'all got, bitch, y'all would think y'all would be trying to take every little coin y'all can get, because every time I look up, girl, y'all asses is getting sued. Okay? You already got Bang Bang Edie over there trying to give a shakedown for $20 million. And then you had Brandy suing your ass, you had Leah suing your ass, you had Caroline suing your ass. Every time I look up, girl, it's a lawsuit. So I would think that y'all would want to take any coin y'all could get. Sick of them hoes. How the fuck do I got pissed off? But it's all right. Anyways, it is what it is. That's exactly why he getting approved. Exactly. This is exactly why he getting approved. Because you know they be watching. Okay, let me show you. You know they be watching my videos. Maybe because you cussed them out last month about all the good shows they put on pause. Bring Bravo back. Bring Bravo back. Summer House about the Vineyards ASAP, bitch. I do be thinking about that sometimes. Like, girl, because you know the girls over at Truly Original watching your shit. Hello? Don't ask me how I know. But girl, you know the girls over at Truly Original watching your shit. Girl, you wonder why. I do be thinking about that sometimes. Girl, you come down here calling Todd Burris and talk about, girl, where my black box at? Because it's the truth. It's the truth. Girl, you go there here talking about Candy and Todd and how Candy is a goddamn fool for being friends with Portia, and then turn around and say, girl, where's my black box at? Girl, fuck Bravo, fuck Truly Original. And they be like, girl, why y'all ain't got my BravoCon ticket? Girl, Bravo, that's why y'all full of shit. And I know why y'all be canceling all the black and brown shows, motherfuckers. And they be like, girl, where my BravoCon ticket at, girl? Girl, why y'all ain't got my BravoCon ticket? Girl, I ain't even said nothing. Bitch, I be dead ass serious too. Bitch, I be dead serious. Girl, I be serious as a heart attack. Sure do. Okay. Maybe down her cursing out NBC Universal, Bravo, Truly Original, and then get mad because I ain't got no BravoCon ticket. Girl, we gonna show that punk. We gonna show that punk, watch. Girl. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I'm really gonna cuss their ass out, girl, if they tell me I ain't getting this motherfucking ticket. Oh wait, 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 baby, it's all right. It is all right. Oh God, okay. So I didn't even mean it. Okay, I was a little drunk. Girl, I didn't mean what I said. Truly Original. I swear to God, I didn't. Girl, I was over there on that brown. You know how I get when I start sipping on that reposado. Girl, that Don Julio, actor Julio. Girl, I was a little tipsy, girl. I didn't mean it. Girl, and then they come back. Well, you know they say a sober mind. What they say, a drunk mind speak a sober heart. Girl, I didn't mean it. I promise to God, girl. I just eat this ticket. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Girl, Bravo, I didn't mean what I said. I swear to God, I didn't. Girl, just lying. Now you really lying, bitch. Okay. Girl, it's just a part of my job. Okay. It's a part of my job. Then come back the next week. Girl. Girl, I thought I would come back the next week. Girl, that shit was, girl, fuck them hoes. Taking on my motherfucking nerves. I be cracking myself up. Oh, I be cracking myself up. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck what they got to say. You think I give a fuck? Because I don't. Girl, I don't give a damn. Oh, girl. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Girl. They be playing with me. Okay? I just want them to stop playing with us down to the YouTube. I mean, not in the YouTube. I just want them to stop playing with us as viewers, as fans of Bravo. Just let us know. We should not be waiting. We should not be waiting this long to see if we got BravoCon tickets. It really, we shouldn't be waiting. And thank God I haven't. Last year I was going anyways because I had already bought my hotel. I'd already bought my ticket, and I was just gonna be in Vegas, just being in Vegas because I'd already bought everything because I just knew I was going. Girl, it worked out at the end for me. But this time I haven't bought nothing. I ain't bought shit. I ain't bought the flight, the hotel, nothing. But I'm still thinking about going because Kelly Clarkson. She has a Las Vegas residency, and that weekend is her last weekend, and she doesn't come back until July. So I was still thinking about going because I want to see. Y'all know I go for Kelly. Girl, that's my white bitch, baby. Okay, I folks with Kelly, baby. I folks with Calandria Clarkson, baby. Yes, God. So I was still thinking about going anyways because I wanted to see Kelly. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, child. Oh, girl. Anyways, y'all, that's all I wanted. Okay, go on and get yourself together for the concert. I don't think you're gonna make it to the con. Okay, bitch, I don't think. You might as well go ahead, baby. That shit doesn't sell, baby. You better try again in 2026. Because bitch, you definitely not going. You definitely not going out to tonight, baby. You might as well go ahead and just go down there and go see your white girl. Okay? Because girl, BravoCon, that shit been sell, baby. It's a wrap, girl. You right. You right. You right. It's all right. We'll just go in 2026. It's okay. 2026, hopefully at that point, Kenya might be back on Atlanta. Karen will probably be there. Hopefully Candace is back on Potomac. Yeah. 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 All right, y'all. That's all I wanted. Yeah. That's it. I'm done. Okay, a call. Right. And in real life, even last year, was it last year? Oh no, they didn't have one last year. The year before last. I guess because the building was so big. I don't remember it just being. Now I did hear. I think the one in New York. I heard that was not a mess, but buildings in New York don't be that big to me. I don't know. I ain't no New York. I don't know the layout of New York, but I heard like the building wasn't that big. It was something with New York in BravoCon that I saw people complaining about. But like the building they had in Vegas, it was a nice size. Um, it didn't give because the building was like a decent size to me. It just wasn't like people were just crammed up. If that makes sense. So it's just like I don't know what the deal. I really don't know why it's taking so long to just approve people for BravoCon. Hmm. What y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Girl, I'm over here just watching. I don't know if Faith Evans had a sleeve. She must just got that. Y'all said Portia got arrested. Girl, I don't see that. All right. Okay. Girl, I'm gonna keep looking at who y'all said. Where y'all get that information from? Oh, according to Carlos King. I'm gonna go see what he said, and then I might come back later and do a video. Anyways, child, that's all I had to talk about. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. It's really been slow to me. There ain't been a lot happening. So I am kind of happy the Braxton's about to come up. And then we got Salt Lake City. But it's kind of been slow in the news. I mean, it's been I mean, it's been a few things, but it ain't nothing like really just popping off. My birthday is next week, y'all. We might go live. Did I tell y'all that my birthday is next week? Girl, thank God. Oh, girl, they said the wait, is it next week? Yeah, my birthday is next Wednesday, y'all. October the 8th. That's my birthday. We getting older, baby. Mm. If the Lord say the same, baby. Yes. God is good. God is good. Because if you ain't getting old, then that means you dead. You know what I'm saying? That's what somebody said, girl. Well, what's the opposite of you not getting old? I said, I guess you're gonna be dead, girl. So, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy, baby. The opposite of dead, the opposite of alive is what class? Dead. Okay. The opposite of alive is dead. And that is not what we're trying to do no time soon, bitch. Hello? So, bitch, we're going to thank God every year we get older. Okay? So that's what we're doing. we're gonna thank God. Because one of the cousins told me the goal is to get old. I said, you sure right, bitch. Okay? You get older, you die young, okay? And I'm trying to, girl, I don't want to die till I'm about at least 85, okay? At least 85. You know what I'm saying? And even 85, girl, the girls are still kicking. Look at Joy. Look at Joy Behar. Joy is like 80, y'all. Joy is old, y'all. And Joy still gets around, baby. Let me see. Let me see how old Joy. Joy is 82 years old. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't even say 80 is old no more because you got 82-year-olds like Joy still, girl, pussy popping on the handstand. Baby, Joy is still on TV. Girl of Sound Mind and Sound Mind and Heart, whatever it's called. And she's still on TV, talking, running her mouth, girl, cracking jokes, getting the girls and boys together, arguing, fussing, and fighting. As I said, you can't even say I want to die at 80 no more. Because if I could still get around like Joy at 82, then bitch, we can go on for another 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Girl, if I'm still walking around here like Joy at 82, fussing and cussing motherfuckers out, then girl, give me about 10 more years. Girl, I'm still good to go. You know? I'm still walking, good to go. I ain't depending on no cane, no, not that type of cane. Not that type of cane. Not that type of cane, baby. I'm in a walking cane, baby. I know I ain't talking about that type of cane. Girl, I know y'all thought about this type of cane. No, baby, I'm in a walking cane, baby. I'm still walking around here. I ain't got no walking cane, I love that. Like, you would have never got me to believe that Joy was as old as she was. Yeah. That's why I say, baby, give me about to 90 if I'm still good. Now, if I'm just walking around here just bedridden, girl, just go ahead. Girl, it's time to go. Girl, I can't even do shit but just lay in this bed all day. I'm ready to go. This is bullshit. Anyways, but yeah, we might go live next week and just pour some champagne and just praise God. Just praise the universe for just turning a year older. Because that is the goal, baby. Yeah. And I still ain't talked to my man. I told you, I still ain't talked to my man from Miami. Girl, he had me fucked up the last go round. I did think about going to Miami just for a few days. Y'all know I love Miami. Girl, he had me fucked up the last go round, girl. That man was trying to get me. That man was trying to get me up. I said, I don't know what the fuck been going on with you and that man. I don't know what the fuck was going on between you and your boyfriend. We hadn't spoken in about 3 years. It was over 3 years. And all of a sudden, girl, we popped. We started talking again, and girl, you trying to get me involved in some motherfucking freak offs? Girl, absolutely not. Okay, there ain't no wrong with it. Ain't no wrong with it. If you would have caught me around, if you would have caught me about 10 years ago, then bitch, we could have made some shit pop. Bitch, I'm too old for all that shit now, girl. I ain't got time for it, girl. You should have got you could have caught me on a right day about 10 years ago, bitch. I would have been over at that motherfucking house, bitch. Okay, bitch, consensual, bitch. Okay, bitch, give me consent. Yes, bitch. Let's go, girl. Where's the alcohol? What a niggas at? Bitch, having the time of my motherfucking life. Okay. Yes, God. Yes, God. Okay, bitch. You ain't never too old for a freak out. You ain't. But just don't be trying to. I don't like when people be trying to force me to do stuff. Girl, no means no, girl. Now, if I want to do it, then I'll say, yeah, I'm coming. I'll come over. But if I tell you no, then the answer is no. That's why I got so pissed off because, girl, I felt like he was trying, like he wasn't understanding what I was saying. No, he understood. No, the motherfucker understood. But girl, I told you no. And I already know what you're trying to do because you already told me. So you would have did better not telling me. That's the real shit. You would have did better just by not telling me, and I just would have popped up on the scene, and girl, the shit probably would have popped off once I made it over there. So, okay, girl, who was this? Okay, well, girl, I guess I will stay for a little bit. When you fucked up is when you fucked up is when you told me, and I told you no, and then you tried to act like it wasn't gonna be what it was when I got there. But you had already told me what it was gonna be. So now I'm pissed off because you're trying to play in my face. You see what I'm saying? When you could have just told me, hey, you want to come over? Oh, yeah, I'll come over. Then when I got the girl, it would have been a whole other setup. But you done already told me what it was, and I told you no. And then you tried to act like that wasn't what it was. But that was what it was because you already told me. So why are you trying to act like if I come over, it's not going to be what it is? Girl, that's how I said, girl, these niggas don't be. Girl, get off my phone. But girl, he ain't text me, girl. He ain't text me, I ain't text him. That's why I said, girl, I guess it's over. I said, damn. I said, I don't know what type of shit you got into with your boyfriend, because you know he had a boyfriend. I don't know what girl, clearly him and his boyfriend, you know, they were open, clearly. Or either they partied together. I'll just say that. Because I told you the boyfriend cussed me out one time through text message, girl. When I met him, I didn't know he had a boyfriend. Then I saw that, you know, once I got cursed out, I was like, oh. Anyways, but it is what it is. But yeah, my birthday is next week. Right, that's all I kept thinking about. That's what I was thinking about. Like, girl, I don't like stuff like that. Because I had texted his phone. We were not together, but we just kept in touch with each other. Like, we would text each other like once a month, like, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. How you doing? Oh, what you been up to? Oh, nothing. How's your day? Just like real simple conversation. And then one day I text him and the person responded, don't fucking text his phone no more. It was some shit like that. And I was like, whoop. Yes. And then I think the second time I text, I think I got cursed out twice. And then I text another time. Or I can't remember. This was probably like, he was in a relationship for 3 years. The last time I saw him, but we was already fucking around when he had the boyfriend. And I think he texted me and asked me why hadn't I texted him. And I think I said something like, baby, somebody cursed me out the last time. And he told me I think he said that was the guy he was dating. I can't remember. But then I ended up texting again. And he eventually just told me he had a boyfriend. And I was like, okay. That was the end of it. I didn't text him no more. And he didn't text me no more at all. And then he texted me. I still got the text in my phone. Girl, hold up. Where is it? Oh, here we go. And he texted me. He texted me March 26th. Hey, hi, Rodney. Is this still your number? I didn't respond. Then he texted me again. It's so-and-so from Miami. How have you been? I didn't respond. Then he texted me again. Okay, big whatever to you. And if I got the wrong number, wouldn't it be common sense to say so? Shaking my head. I think at that point he was mad. He probably knew it was me. I just kept looking at his number. Girl, fuck you, bitch. Because the last time I texted your phone, bitch, some punk was cussing me out. You raggedy ass bitch. So I never text. And then when I went to Miami, in August. I went August the 19th, and girl, I was in my room, girl, sipping on some motherfucking Tito's, and I text that nigga. And I texted when I was in Miami, but he didn't text back until the next night. But we were just texting, but we never. But and then after I saw what he was trying to do, I said, "Okay, girl." I said, "Okay, girl." After I saw what he was trying to do, I said, "Okay, girl. Girl, you doing too much. Girl, I'm not doing all of that, girl." Talking about we used to have fun together. We did used to have fun together, girl. Me and you, girl. You trying to have a whole big ass orgy, girl? I don't feel like doing all of that. You should have called me back, girl, back in the day, girl. Okay. And like I said, he probably would have done better just get me to come because he wanted me to spend because I was leaving on Friday. Even though I was thinking about staying until Monday, he wanted me to spend the weekend at his house. And I was thinking about it because, you know, he just wasn't like a complete stranger, you know. So I was thinking like, should I spend the weekend at his house? And I was like, no, I'm not spending the weekend at his house. Because girl, I don't. I was like, no. And then when he started talking all slick to me, the answer was definitely no. You don't have to sleep in my room, girl. What? He sent me a picture of a bedroom with no bed, talking about you can sleep in here. I said, sleep well. Girl, it ain't even got no bed. Girl, like I just didn't like the way he was trying to talk to me like I was stupid. I hate, girl, don't talk to me. Don't be slick talking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I'm damn near the same age as you. Don't be trying to slick talk. Don't be trying to talk to me like I'm stupid. That's why I was pissed off. That's why I really got pissed off at him, because he was talking to me like I was stupid. Like I didn't know what the fuck was going on after you done already told me what the fuck the plan was. That's why I said you fucked night to him. You fucked up telling me what it was. You should have just got me to come to your house. Baby, what's going on? Bitch, I gotta go. Bitch, I gotta go, baby. Girl, let's say Cardi and Nicki is going at it. Oh. Oh. Girl, they said Nicki and Cardi are going at it, girl. I gotta go. Oh, they're going at it, girl. Hold up, girl. Let me see. Oh, girl, hold up. Girl, fuck that nigga. Let's talk about what's going on with these girls. Hold up. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, Cardi. Oh, girl. Is this real? She said, oh, girl, my friend just sent me something. Girl, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, pregnant, play with his bussy. Bitch, hold up. Hey! Oh, baby, the girls is going, oh, girl, it's getting real dirty. Let me see. Oh. Oh, they going. Oh, this is real. Okay, I'll take my screenshots. Hold up, y'all. Oh, the girls is fighting. Girl, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, your man have to snatch pussy. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. Girl, I gotta go. Girl, I gotta go. Oh, girl, it's getting. Girl, I gotta go. Girl, I gotta go. Girl, I gotta go, girl. Oh, girl, I gotta go. Girl, I gotta go. Girl, she said A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your man have to snatch pussy. Baby, she just posted this man, baby. Oh, sister, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, they dragging each other. Cocaine Barbie. Oh, girl. Oh, sister. Oh, girl. Oh, they reading each other. Oh, it's starting. Okay, girl, we got something to talk about. Let me tell you something. I want to tell all y'all, if you have not started a YouTube page, start a YouTube page if you want to. I know it's not for everybody. I've been trying to get my friends to start YouTube pages. They don't want to. They don't want to do. It's too much for them. Some people, YouTube ain't for everybody. But let me just tell y'all something. When you think it ain't shit, it's always something to talk about. It's whether or not you want to talk about it. That's what it is. Celebrity gossip will never go out of style. It will always be around. It may work out for you, it may not. It just depends on you do have to have a certain that's the thing. Like, and I have to realize that, because I used to get so frustrated at a couple of my friends, like, girl, just try it. Let's try it. Just try it. You'll do so good. But I realized, like, everybody, you gotta You just gotta have a certain personality to get like down here and do. You just gotta have a certain type of personality. And I just realized everybody don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Gossiping about it would never go out of, come on. And that is the truth, y'all. I'm for real. Gossiping about public figures would never go out of style. It really never will. It never will. It never will. And anytime you think ain't shit happening, girl, some shit like this, girl, it pops up. I said, oh, come on, thank y'all. Oh, they dragging each other. Ooh. Oh, Nicki. Oh, Nika. Oh, Nika. Oh, they giving us something to talk about. We're going out. We going into October with a bang, baby. Yeah. I love the mess. I love the mess. Oh, we ended the September. We going into October with a bang. I love it. Oh. Mm. 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 Girl, that took me out. Mm. A B C D E F G. Your man have to snatch pussy. Ooh. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. Girl, at that point, Nicki, girl, you need to just go ahead and hang it up, baby. Nah, because I was really baking reels to make it. So she was making some reels. No, but this bitch is funny. Girl. Ugh. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. We got something to talk about. Ugh. We got something to talk about. I gotta see how this started. I gotta figure out who started it. Was it Nicki or Cardi? How did it get started, y'all? I need to figure this out. Who threw the first jab? They ain't gonna never like each other. You see that? That's why I can't trust y'all. Technically, Cardi started tonight. Nicki was throwing subs, and Cardi took the bait. I didn't like the fact that Nicki announced her album 6 months earlier. I did think she was. I did think she did that just to like, and you did it the same week as Cardi's release, girl. I feel like Nicki is solidified to the point where not necessarily she could pull a Beyonce and just drop an album and go number one. But I feel like Nicki is solidified to the point where, girl, you shouldn't have to give us a 6-month update on your new album. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like 6 months for a Nicki Minaj to tell us she's coming out with a new album, that's a lot. Because she's Nicki Minaj. Like Beyonce ain't gonna never come out and say, I'm dropping the album in 6 months. Is she? That's all I'm saying. Like, it don't, like Nicki and Beyonce, like, I just feel like you would never, like Beyonce would never do no shit like that. Girl, she'll drop a surprise album before she tell us she's coming out with an album in 6 months. That's what I was like, girl, that wasn't, Like I'm not taking nothing away from Nicki Minaj. I'm actually giving Nicki her flowers. Like Nicki is Nicki. So like for her to do that, that's why I was like, oh girl, you trying to be funny. Because why would you need to come out and tell us you coming out with an album in 6 months? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, like why? Like even when Cardi said her album was coming out, I think she told us what? In August, she told us the album was coming in September, July. It wasn't no 6 months in advance. Like she came out and was like, "Oh, my album is coming, and this is the date it's dropping, September the whatever." You know what I'm saying? This is a mess. Okay, y'all. I'm about to go. I'm about to. Y'all said it was. Y'all said that it was. Nicki was throwing subs, and Cardi took the bait, and that's what got the party started. Should I text? I ain't texting that nigga. Anyways, all right, y'all. I'm gone. Nicki was tweeting and deleting. Armand has all the screenshots on his page. Ooh, let me go see. Okay. This is a mess. This is a mess. Why can't everybody just get along? Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? Hell no. Okay. This is a mess. This really is a mess. Ooh, Armand does have all the tweets. Also, the ABCDG is a line from her album. Is that where that comes from? That's a line from Cardi's album, ABCDG? What song so I can go listen to it? Okay, so that's from Cardi's album. Mm. Okay. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Oh, the one about JT. Okay, now we're starting to get okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, girl. You know how you want to. Okay, now we're starting to figure some shit out. Okay. Baby, this is a mess. Girl, this is a mess. Oh, Nika and Cardi. No, this is horrible. Nika said Cardi raps like Barney. This is a mess. She said Nika. She said Cardi rap like Barney. Oh, that's why she's showing it. That's why she's dressing up. That's why she's dressing Cardi up as Barney. Oh, that's why she made Cardi Barney. Now, this is a mess. This is a mess. I really do hate this for Nicki. And this is why listen, let me say this, I don't have no dog in the fight. Girl, I'm not team Nicki or team Cardi. Girl, because I got something to say about both of them. But I'm gonna tell you why I hate this for Nicki. Because I really feel like, and I say this all the time. I say this all the time. I really feel like Nicki should be in charge of the girls. But Nicki is not in charge of the girls. Beyonce is. Beyonce is in charge of all the girls and boys. I really wish that Nicki would sometimes take a Beyonce route. I know everybody doesn't move the same way, but to me, Nicki is too accomplished and too solidified. And Nicki has probably, as a female rapper, I can't think of another female rapper who has went this long in her career. You see what I'm saying? So that's an accomplishment in itself. Nicki got born to be trendy. Thank you, Nashina. So I just hate the way she acts sometimes. Cause it's like, girl, you should be in you'll never see Beyonce on the internet arguing with nobody. Cause as far as Beyonce concerned, girl, I am that girl, I am that girl, I am that girl, I am that girl, and none of y'all hoes can't fuck with me. Even if Beyonce feels like, girl, these girls fucking with me, she ain't gonna never come out and say it. I do think Nicki is a mean girl in real life, though. I do. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not Team Cardi and I'm not Team Nicki. I think that Nicki is a mean girl in real life. It's the reason why all those bitches don't like to fuck with Nicki. Come on now. Can we talk about it? 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 The girls don't like Nicki for a reason. I think Nicki hates women. I feel like Nicki do too. It's the reason why none of the girls like Nicki. How is it that none of the girls who look up to you meet you and they don't like you? You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't think that's y'all really like? I'm being fair because we've been talking about Cardi. Y'all know I've been talking about Cardi. I think Nicki is a mean girl. Why is it that all the girls who you think that will be looking up to Nicki, they meet Nicki and they be like, Everybody just ain't. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all wonder why everybody be Team Beyonce. I think Nicki is a mean girl. No, for real, for real. For real. Because all these girls, from the Lotto to Cardi to Ice Spice, all these girls meet you, and then all of a sudden, they like, Meg Thee Stallion, all of these girls who more than likely was listening to your music at one point. More than likely, these girls listen to your music. And now all of a sudden, don't nobody like you. Girl, that y'all have to be honest. Even if you are the biggest Nicki fan, you have to be honest and say, girl, that is screaming, you might be the problem. Yes, Doechii. Doja Cat. I heard her and Doja Cat was at odds at one point. Like, come on now, y'all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, at some point, y'all gonna have to, even the biggest Barb or the biggest Ken, y'all gotta tell the truth. Everybody just not meeting Nicki and they just are having the same experience with that lady. It's something to it. Like, how you beefing with SZA, girl? You see, I forgot about SZA. Girl, you beefing with SZA, Ice Spice, I think Doechii, girl, Meg Thee Stallion, girl, Ice Spice, what Lotto, like all the girls. Miley Cyrus, what's good? Like Remy Ma, Cardi B, like all the girls. And like I said, and I feel like I have to say this because I know we live in a time where if you say something about this person, you must be team this person. No. I'm not team Cardi or team Nicki. I'm saying in this scenario, girl, I feel like Nicki is something to say. It's something to be said about the way that Nicki behaves or moves. Girl, she get into it with everybody. Nicki is embarrassing herself again. She started this tonight after Armand said Cardi's numbers were readjusted to 199,000. She was itching to start this mess. Thank you, Nashina. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it like Nene? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? I said that's how Nene said it. Is it a coincidence? Like, baby, come on. Like that's like Nicki is she's too solidified to be arguing with the up and come. Like, I just feel that way. At some point, you have to kind of know your. You know what? It's how I used to feel about since we brought up Nene. It's how I used to feel about Nene in Kenya. At some point, Nene should have just taken the. I know this. I'm all over the place. At some point, Nene should have just taken the role like, bitch, I'm Nene fucking Leaks, bitch. I'm not competing with you, girl. But Nene was threatened by Kenya. Well, for whatever reason, Nicki, I don't know what it is. I don't know if she be threatened by everybody. But you'll never see Beyonce on no fucking Twitter arguing with nobody. Especially, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, especially people who might even be beneath Beyonce. Like, girl, I'm Beyonce, bitch. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Beyonce would never be online arguing with Coco Jones. Girl, she would never. No shade. She would never be online arguing with girl Normani. Like, girl, what? Bitch, I'm Beyonce. And Nicki gonna argue with Ice Spice. Girl, she gonna argue with Meg Thee Stallion. She gonna argue with Cardi B, who just came out with her second album. Like, Nicki gonna argue with everybody. Lotto, girl. Beyonce not even arguing with the girl who've been out the same time as her. You will never see Beyonce on Twitter arguing with Ciara. Girl. You will never see her online arguing with Rihanna. So if she's not arguing with Rihanna, you know she definitely ain't arguing with no fucking Coco Jones. And that's not me being shady. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Like, bitch, you're not my peer. I'm sorry. Like at some point, Nicki gonna have to, and I don't care this. At some point, Nicki gonna have to say, "Bitch, you not even, girl. We're not peers, girl." But Nicki looks at everybody as her competition. Nicki looks at everybody as her peer. I guarantee you, that's not how Beyonce look at these girls. She's not gonna say it. She's not gonna say it. But I guarantee you, Beyonce don't look at none of these girls as her peers. Girl, you're not my peer, girl. Cardi said, all right, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce. Oh, from all those perks scrambling your eggs. Girl, what? Like, what? I just wish Nicki didn't like it. I swear to God, like that really bothers me about Nicki. Because I don't like when I look at Nicki, I do look at like a woman who's successful. But girl, the way she moves does not give me like, girl, I'm Nicki Minaj. I don't like that. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. I got hold up, y'all. Oh, girl, she did say that, girl. She said that, y'all. It's on her Twitter. Okay, this is a mess. Girl, I gotta go. This is a mess. Hey. Let me go to Nicki. Hey, what Nicki said. Okay, Nicki ain't saying nothing. Guess it's the last time, okay. If y'all looking for the tweets, Armand Wiggins, he does have the tweets up on his page. They are up on his page. But yeah, it's just like I don't know. Back to me being disappointed in Nicki. I'm not disappointed. I don't know Nicki. I don't know none of these. I don't know any of these people. I'm late, but Beyonce don't argue. She lets the Beehive do it for her. Right. right, Wesley. Right. She ain't gonna say shit. So it's just like I don't know. I really do hate that Nicki does that. Y'all have been watching my videos. Every time I talk about Nicki, I bring that up. I don't like the way that Nicki moves in that aspect. Like, girl, like, why don't you move more of like that girl? Girl, why are you arguing with people who you really shouldn't even be arguing with? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you really beefing with Ice Spice? Bitch, you really beefing with Ice Spice? Girl, you beefing with Ice Spice, Lotto, Doechii. Girl, you really beefing with all these girls? Like, come on, Nicki, now, girl. Come on, sister. Come on, sister. Girl, you really beefing with SZA? Girl, like, what is the tea? I don't know. I don't get it. It's not like it's like nobody ain't got no beef with Beyonce. It's just that they don't want smoke from Solange. We remember the elevator video. Not my sister, bitch. Right, right. Nicki is insecure and threatened by the young girl. Thank you, Resney. It's given, girl. She acted like she acted like she act like that movie. The movie with Charlize Theron, the Cinderella movie, not Cinderella. Yeah, the Cinderella movie when she wanted to stay young. Was it the Cinderella movie? Remember when Charlize's character, she wanted to stay young forever and she was threatened by all the young girls. And so she will She would always suck the beauty. Snow White, that's what it was. Snow White. She would suck the beauty out of the girls because she didn't want to age. Like she giving, girl, Nicki is giving girl Snow White and the Huntsman. That's what she's giving. Nicki is giving girl Snow White and the Huntsman, and she girl something about the young girls. She just be sucking it, and she be sucking them. Girl, this is a mess, Nicki. I want you to stop. I want her to stop. I do. And I'm not even, I ain't even got into Nicki's personal life, the man who she procreated with. I'm just talking about Nicki as an artist, Nicki as a person who has been in the game for a very long time, her having the longevity that she has had. You would think that for Nicki to be beefing with an Ice Spice, girl, I think it's absolutely fucking insane. For you to be beefing with Lotto, it's insane to me. Girl, Beyonce would never. Girl, Beyonce would never. Never. Bitch, you are not my peer, and don't you ever forget it. Bitch, we are not on the same level. Don't you ever forget it. Okay? That's the way that Nicki should move in her head. Like, girl, we are not the same, bitch. You're not my peer, and we are not on the same level. And shame on you for even thinking that, bitch. Okay? Nicki should be beefing with Barbara and Shirley. Right. Right. What's up, Sakina? Anyways, I gotta go. We're gonna be back down here probably later tonight after after I look over all these tweets and get on Twitter and get on Instagram and see what everybody's saying and see if I missed something. And we're gonna be back with another video. And we're gonna talk about Nicki and Cardi. This is a mess. This is a mess, y'all. I don't like that. And before anybody start, girl, I've been talking. Before anybody start, the girls will tell you, at least on Patreon, girl, I have been talking about Cardi. I have been talking about Cardi and her situation. So again, I feel like I'm an equal opportunist. Okay? I feel like I just call it for what it is. I ain't got no issue with Nicki. I ain't got no issue with Cardi. I think this about Nicki. I think this about Cardi, and it ain't changing. Cardi should have let Nicki argue with herself like Meg did. Right. Thank you, Janae. Okay, come on. Right. Right. You know they are, girl. Girl, I don't know what's wrong with her. You say I ain't said, girl, I ain't said, girl, you said, But I'm talking about, I could ignore people. I don't know what's wrong. Girl, April, May, June, baby. I don't know what's going on, April, girl. You okay, sister? Girl, because you cursing everybody. April, you okay, sister? You cursing everybody out, girl. Damn, we ain't even saying nothing. Girl, I've been seeing your comments. Girl, but I just been, girl, you cursing everybody out, sister? You all right, sister? Damn, we just over here talking. Girl, we don't know these people. Come on, you're reporting love, right? Come on. Girl, lie. Baby girl, the people, girl, April over here mad and shit. We over here just trying to kiki and talk about the shit. Like, damn, you cursing us out? We ain't even saying nothing. Damn, Miss April. Girl. Anyway, okay. Girl, April said, y'all dumbasses don't know shit. Ain't that what she said? What you say, April? Y'all dumbasses don't know shit. But we over here talking about Cardi and Nicki. The girls let me know they over there throwing slugs at each other, wearing each other low. This is a mess. I'm disappointed in Nicki. I am. Not disappointment is the wrong word. It's not disappointed. We're gonna talk about it in another video. This is a mess. It's a mess. Let me see what else. Let me see if Cardi done tweeted something else. Okay, we still got. Okay, we got all her tweets. All right. It's just, yeah, like, I don't know. What's another word for disappointed? Because I'm not disappointed. I just expect more. Yeah, I just expect more. Yes, Nicki is 10 years old. That's all I'm like, girl. That's like I'm not arguing. Like, I'm not arguing with no young butch queen. Like, I'm just not. Like, girl, I'm not arguing with you. Girl, I'm not arguing with no. I'm not arguing with. Like, I'm just not. Girl, how you have access to all the fame, money, etc., and you still in the streets acting like gutter snipes? Ooh, come on, Michelle Johnson. Quiet as it's kept. That's for both of them. If we're gonna be honest, girl. Because Nicki, because Cardi, don't forget. I ain't forgot about you saying you was over there in Paris or wherever you was at trying to fight Ra Ali and your ass was pregnant at the time. Don't think I forgot. Okay. Anyways, they both a mess. But I expect more from Nicki though. And like I said, the reason why I expect more from Nicki is because Nicki, I hate to say it, Nicki is the elder. Nicki is the elder, and like I said, all I can say is like Beyonce trying to argue with people who Cardi is very accomplished. Cardi is very accomplished. You know, she just came out with her second album. Outside of that, Cardi is accomplished. But at some point, it's kind of like I'm not arguing with, like, I'm just not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you, girl. Like, and like I said, girl, at some point, you have to look at Nicki as a problem. If Nicki gets into it, and I'm gonna be done after this because I gotta go. Y'all have to look at it, Team Nicki, because we talk about Nicki and Cardi over here. I'm Team Truth. Catch that. If Nicki is getting into it with everybody, all the girls who more than likely, I'll say 10 times out of 10, listen to Nicki's music, now they don't even like her. Once they get into the industry, that should let you know that Nicki more than likely is a mean girl. Nicki gets into it with Ice Spice, Lotto, girl, Take Slugs at Doechii, SZA, girl, I think at one point her and Doechii Cat had a few words or had a problem. Meg Thee Stallion, like all these girls. But somehow all of them tend to get along, or at least you never really hear about it. And you would think that because they come into the game, that they will more than likely look up to Nicki like, oh my God, that's Nicki Minaj. And then they meet Nicki and it's like, ooh, girl. Like I always say, Beyonce is in charge of the girls. Beyonce in charge of all the girls. The same way Beyonce is in charge of all the girls, Nicki should be in charge of the rap girls. But the girls meet Nicki and they realize, oh girl, she's mean. Everybody is just not meeting Nicki and them having a problem, and it's everybody against Nicki. Do I believe some of the stuff that Nicki says as it pertains to Jay-Z? Absolutely. But at some point, girl, Nicki argued with Lil' Kim. And I remember she did give Lil' Kim her flowers. But like Nicki argues with everybody from legends. Girl, Nicki literally argues with everybody from legends on down to Ice Spice. Now, how the fuck you do that? I don't know. How you fucking arguing with Lil' Kim? You done worked your way all the way down to Ice Spice and Lotto, girl. Like, can we talk? Like, are we gonna tell the truth, y'all? Like, the range is crazy. Like, come on, like the range is crazy. Like, it's absolutely insane. How the fuck you beef with Lil' Kim and you done worked your way all the way down to Ice Spice and even managed to make your way over into the R&B category, SZA? How the fuck you beefing with SZA? Girl. How you beef with Lil' Kim, work your way down to Lotto, and even made your way over to motherfucking SZA? I don't get it. It's me. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me, T Swift. Thank you, Resney. Like, does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, at some point, Team Nicki, you have to be honest and be like, girl, my girl be doing too much. Like, girl, what is she doing? Why is she acting this way? You know? Miley Cyrus. Like, it is absolutely insane. Everybody, like Nicki, everybody can't be the problem, y'all. At some point, throughout the journey, we have to start looking at the other person. It's no different than Tamar Braxton. Hello? At some point, even though like Nicki is another Tamar. Nicki is a broken clock. She's right 2 times a day. At some point with Tamar, what do we start saying? Girl, Tamar, girl, why is it every time we look up, girl, Tamar, every time we look up, girl, it's you against somebody. Either it's you against your sisters, it's you against Lonnie Love, it's you against Tamara, it's you against, you know what I'm saying? It's you against Funky Dineva, it's you, like, it's you against somebody. And that's like, girl, what is your problem, girl? That's Nicki. At some point, you have to say, girl, what is the problem? Because you done beef with everybody from Lil' Kim, girl, Miley Cyrus, girl. You done made your way down to, girl, Lotto, Ice Spice, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B. Girl, you didn't even made your way over to SZA. Like, girl, what is we doing? Girl, what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? Remember, Nicki was beefed out with Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey at one point. That's when I knew Nicki was toxic, and Mariah Carey paid her dust like a legend should. Thank you to Ahandio7. I forgot about Mariah on American Idol. Girl, you done beef from Lil' Kim, Mariah Carey, girl. How, girl, when I tell you, like, Nicki done beef with everybody, legends included. Lil' Kim, Mariah Carey, Girl, all the way down. And I keep bringing Ice Spice up. Cause girl, how the fuck you people with Ice Spice? Yeah. Shaking my panties. Yeah. And then they say he's a munch. Crunch. Munch. Crunch. Girl, how the fuck you beefing with Ice Spice? Girl. Girl, how? Girl, like, like, what is he doing? Like, I just don't understand it. Like, y'all cannot tell me that's not team. Y'all cannot tell me that's not team too much. Like, y'all cannot tell me that is not team too much. Y'all gonna have to tell the truth, team Nicki. Y'all gonna have to tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil, April. April, where you at? Girl. April, where you at? Now your ass is gone. April, where you at? Because you was talking a lot of shit a while ago. April, come back up. Okay? You gotta tell the truth, sister. You have to tell the truth about Nicki, girl. Because it's not everybody. Nicki is that person who feels like the world is against her. The world is against me. I ain't did nothing wrong. The world is against me. That is Nicki Minaj to a T. We done ran April off. April, girl, we was over having a good time, girl. Girl, just come back, sister. We just be over here kikiing and laughing. Girl, we tell the truth. We tell the truth over here. Oh, y'all still got my hair cut down in the back? Girl, I had a little pigs. I had a girl, the other day, girl, I had a little bob working in the back. I told my boss, I said, I need you to cut the sides down just a little bit. I'm tired of it sticking all the way out, girl. This is too much. I had a little bob going on in the back, girl. Anyways, but yeah, shout out to Nicki. Shout out to Cardi. We might go live tomorrow. I might just go live so we can talk about it from beginning to end. And I can drag, when I drag, I can talk about them some more. I might just do that. We might end September with a bang, and talk about Nicki and Cardi and these tweets. April Shaw was bring May flowers. April, girl, we waiting on you, sister. We not come outside. We not gonna jump you. Come outside, April. We not gonna jump you. Ain't that what they say? It's just me. It's just me, Monique, and Portia. Come outside, April. We not gonna jump you. It's just me, Monique, and Portia. Just my home girls. Me, Monique, and Portia. We not gonna jump you, girl. Come outside. The world is against her because she surrounds herself with men. Come on, Diva. Thank you, Diva. Come on. Tell the truth and shame the devil. She'll protect the man. The only person I feel like she'll beef with is not beef with, but Jay-Z. She got her beef with Jay-Z. But girl, she surrounded herself with questionable men. Girl, come on, questionable men at that, baby. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Low quality men, girl. Ugh. All right, y'all. I'm gone. We might go live tomorrow and talk because they really was girl, this is sad. Girl, this is a man. Let me see. Let me go back to the page and see if they tweeted something. Okay, Nicki still ain't tweeted nothing. So I guess they stopped for the night. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone. We might go live tomorrow. I don't know. It just depends. I might just try to do the video tonight so we can talk about these tweets. Girl, this is a mess. Oh, girl, this is the one who took. This is a tweet that took me out though. This is the one right here, baby. This is the one right here. Oh, sister. A B C D E F G. Your man have to snatch pussy. That's how I'm gonna say it. That's how she meant to say it. A B C D E F G. Your man have to snatch pussy. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. Right. It's getting real dirty. It's getting real dirty, baby. It's getting sticky. It's getting sticky. Cardi said that, baby. Cardi said that, baby. That's what Cardi said. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Let me be very clear. I ain't said it. I'm reading what Cardi said. Okay, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Girl, this ain't my fight. Girl, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just telling you what the people said. Girl, and the people is Cardi. And let me say this too. Then I'm gonna be done about Salt Lake City. This is why the reason why Bronwyn was wearing Lisa out. Let me tell y'all something. I was gonna mention this again in my review next week. The reason why Bronwyn was wearing Lisa out is because Bronwyn was reading Lisa with the truth. Well, okay. Lisa says it's a lie. Bronwyn was reading Lisa with what was in the court documents. That's why she had Lisa kind of scrambling and running, because everything that Bronwyn said came from either the Salt Lake City booster, girl, or either it came from those court documents. I'm not making up shit that I'm telling you. Now he probably made it up, but I'm just telling you what the paper said. You see what I'm saying? And every time Bronwyn said something, production put it on the screen. I said, "Oh, girl, they is wearing Lisa out." I said, "Oh, girl." I said, "Oh, sister, they wearing Lisa out, baby." Lisa, I'm about to say something, and I'm not gonna take it back. Let me tell y'all something. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody for me to put my livelihood in your hand. Okay, you know I'm of the belief I think everybody should work just in case Mad Day come. You got your own money. You ain't got to worry about a nigga putting your ass out. But that's just me. With that being said, Lisa trying to shame Bronwyn for her husband basically taking care of her. It wasn't the read that Lisa or some people thought it was. Not to me, it wasn't. You can't shame Bronwyn on the Real Housewives for her husband taking care of her. Does that make sense? Oh, she has to suck her husband's dick for the Amex card to be paid. Okay, girl. Like, you know how many girl, no shade. You know how many girls I know who'll be like, "Girl, I gotta fuck this nigga so this nigga can pay this car no bill." Like that's not like, I don't know. I was like, Lisa, girl, you Bronwyn is wearing you out with this with the documentation. She's wearing your ass out with the documentation, and the most you could say is you suck your husband's dick to pay your Amex bill. When girl, you over here you have a whole Amex from what she said. The court documents say you got an Amex through another nigga. Like you can't shame Bronwyn for her husband taking care of her. That's just it. Not on the Real Housewives. When the original show was about women who basically were taken care of by their husbands. Like, you just can't do it. Like, you can't do it. That's why I was like, Lisa, it's not really landing for me. Because it's like, it just wasn't landing for me. It just wasn't landing for me. It just wasn't. I was like, Lisa look crazy. Girl, you suck your husband's dick. You say you suck John's dick when the Amex bills come. Okay, girl. A lot of girls will suck their husband's dick just so they could try to get some extra money. Oh, girl, let me just suck this nigga dick so he won't see this, so he won't see the charges on this debit card. Let me go fuck this nigga so he won't see these bags that I brought into the house. Girl, I'm not trying to be funny, but girls do that shit all the time. So Braun was sucking her husband's dick, and that's another thing. And that's another thing too. Like, Lisa is her husband. That's another thing too. I'm glad you said that, Lisa. You trying to shame Bronwyn for giving fellatio to her husband is actually in fucking insane. Girl, like, that's what I'm saying. The stuff wasn't landing for me with Lisa. It wasn't. I think that Lisa had enough to work from, without trying to kind of slut shame Bronwyn for being a whore for her husband. That's all I'm saying. Like, girl, you could have talked about anything about how, girl, at least my husband ain't walking around here disrespecting me on camera like yours did last season, bitch. Like, it was so much stuff. At least my husband respects me and what I have to say. My husband not yanking me by my arm. My husband not shushing me, bitch. Like, there's so much stuff that Lisa could have said. You see what I'm saying? Just based off of their interaction from last year, based off of what we saw between Bronwyn and her husband last year. But you trying to say, oh, you suck your husband's dick. Okay, girl, that's her husband. I could see if Bronwyn was out here just slanging pussy around to everybody, then you probably could get away with slut shaming her with that. But you can't slut shame a married woman for sucking her husband's dick. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just like, I don't get Lisa. Lisa, you lost me with this, and Brahma was turning your ass up. And Brahma was turning your ass up with the facts, girl. I thought it was stupid. I was like, girl, this is not Lisa. Like, I'm sorry. Lisa did some funny stuff. Like, Lisa, like when she was like, you gonna put your hair behind her. When Lisa said some funny stuff, like when she started mocking, you know how when Bronwyn puts her hair behind her ears and nods, you know she do that shit all the time. When Lisa did that, like, you gotta put your hair behind your ears and just nod. She said something like that. I was like, that shit was funny. So Lisa said some funny stuff here and there, but girl, I was just like, the whole Amex stuff, that she lost me. That wasn't a read. That was not a read. That wasn't a read, girl. You trying to read her for shit that you can't really read? I don't know. I didn't think it was a read for me. Brahma won, girl. Brahma definitely won, and Brahma knew she won too. She took a sip of that champagne. I said right then and there, Brahma knew I got this bitch. Oh, I'm so sick and tired of Heather. Oh, girl, don't even bring Heather up. I'm so disappointed in Heather. Heather, to me, really had the makings to be a great housewife. It is something about Heather. Y'all about to get me started, and I'm gone. It is something about Heather where I had to just realize that, girl, she is not the girl who you want her to be. And somebody had to refresh my memory the other day. I guess I kept trying to give her a pass, but Heather really been a pick me since season 1. When I sit back and think about it, I was like, Heather really been this way. Heather really been this way since season 1. Heather has been a pick me since season 1. And she was definitely a pick me with Jen Shaw. A bitch to punch you in your face. and that's why I'm at with it. Like, at some point, it's actually pathetic. Like, girl, how are you 51 years old? How are you 51 years old? How are you 51 years old? And this is how you still move in life. And to me, it's no shade to Lisa. Lisa not even that girl like that. Like, bitch, I could see, girl, like, I could see if Lisa was like the girl of the girls 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 of the girls. And you was like, girl, I'm trying to get into this friend circle of this girl. Once you get in that friend circle, honey, the opportunities are endless. Like, you're not even like, okay, let me give you an example of what I'm saying. So it would never work for me, but I understand. Heather is literally another Sutton. Come on. I understand to a certain degree it couldn't be me why the girls may not necessarily want to piss Kathy Hilton off because Kathy Hilton is the girl of the girl of the girl and 90210. And I think that when it's all said and done, this housewife shit go off the air, we got to go back to our real life. And my real life is philanthropy and parties and all of that shit. I think Heather is more desperate than Sutton too, because I feel like at least with Sutton, Sutton ain't gonna go there with Kathy Hilton. Girl, because Kathy Hilton is big cat bitch at the end of the day. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Like, who the fuck is Lisa? Like, who the fuck is Lisa? Like, at least with Sutton, it's Kathy Hilton. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? I don't know if that makes sense what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? No. Like, you're not even being a flunky for like a bitch who got some power. Like, at least if you're gonna be a fool or look like a fool or not want to get into it, one of the girls of the girls, let at least be the head bitch in charge for real, for real. Like how when Crystal came to the reunion and said, "Yeah, Kathy can't keep you." What did Crystal say? I don't want to mix her words up. Didn't Crystal say that Kathy does have the power to kind of like lock you out, keep you out? Didn't she say some shit like that at the reunion? Remember Crystal, the Asian girl? Didn't she say some shit like that? And Kathy tried to play dumb, like, "Oh no, that's not me, girl." Kathy, shut up, girl, stop. Crystal said, okay, thank you, Simply. Okay, like you see what I'm saying? So like they know, they know that Kathy has the power to either bitch. So it's like I get it because that's how their world operates. And again, it's Kathy Hilton. So you might want to pick your fights with Big Cat. Like when I look at Lisa, I don't see that type of girl. That's why I'm like, Heather, if you're gonna be a flunky, if you not even a flunky, but if you're gonna be somebody who kiss a little bit of ass, at least let it be a bitch who got the power. That's all I'm saying. If I'm gonna kiss ass, I'm gonna be kissing ass to the motherfucker who got the power. That's it. If I'm gonna kiss ass, it's gonna be for the person who I know got a little bit of power. Other than that, girl, you can kiss my ass. And that's why I don't get why Heather acts the way she acts with Lisa. Lisa don't even give all of that to be doing all of that, Heather. That's why I be like, girl, am I missing something? That is kind of true, though. I don't know, Heather and Sutton the same to me, Both want to be the popular girl and crave validation from other women, no matter who they're choosing to worship. You might be right about that. Then I think about it because Sutton do move that way. Sutton does kind of move that way though. Not kind of, she does. Let me stop lying. Even if you take Big Kathy out of it, she does kind of move that way. You might be right about Sutton because I done called that shit out before too. Now I'm trying to switch it up. I still don't like the girl. You're right. I still don't like the fact Heather moved that way though. I'm sorry. I just don't like the way. And Heather moves that way. Like, how the fuck you a fucking pick me over a fucking girl inmate who was stealing from old people? How the fuck you get popped in your motherfucking eye and lie about it? Like, do you know how whack you have to be the flunky to a bitch who had to spend 8 years in prison? Do you know how whack you have to be the flunky to Lisa Barlow, as one of the cousins called her? Girl, we're gonna start calling Lisa Barrow. Bitch, one of the cousins put that in the comment section, baby. I yelled over here. Girl, we're gonna start calling Lisa Barlow Lisa Barrow. Girl, Lisa Barrow. Hello. I just don't get it. I don't like that. I just don't like the way that I don't like that Heather moves that way. I just don't. I don't know why I'm being so hard on Heather. I just don't. I think what it was is because Heather, if you go back to season 1, Heather was my fave, and then Meredith started being my fave at the reunion. Meredith kind of give me friend of a show now, if we're gonna be honest, girl. But Heather, I thought Heather was funny. I just thought she was like a good. I thought she was like a good, eventually a good housewife. And then I had to just realize, girl, she really not giving me like you too pick me-ish for me. I don't like no pick me girl like that. I don't. Because even with Kenya, I even bring Kenya into it. Even with Kenya and Nene, it's like you don't piss off Bezos. That's right. It's like you don't piss off Bezos. That's power. Right. It's like Kenya and Nene. Kenya, believe it or not, Kenya did not want to beef with Nene. Kenya really wanted to be Nene's friend. And at a certain point, Kenya was making sure, like, I might have to kiss this bitch ass a little bit. But I guarantee you, once Kenya said, oh, she want to play in my motherfucking face, Nene and Kenya been beefing forever. You see what I'm saying? It's one thing for me to come into a scenario like, girl, I really don't want to beef with her, girl. Like, I'm trying to like be cool with her. Girl, I don't know what her problem is, but I'm gonna keep playing cool. And then you just be like, you know what, bitch? Fuck you. Since you want to play games, we're gonna play the game. Like Heather not like that. Heather lets Lisa continue to play in her face season after season after season. Even to this point, Lisa sat right across the table from her and told her, girl, I live a completely different lifestyle than y'all. Bitch, you act like you Heather Dubrow. Girl, you act like you Lisa Vanderpump, bitch, like you got swans and shit in your front yard. Girl, your lifestyle from what I have seen, on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City does not give me, you just live this completely different lifestyle than all the other housewives. If anything, y'all are on the same level. You see what I'm saying? Like what type of life I live a completely, like what type of life? Because I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Because I could look at Heather Dubrow and know she living a whole different life than the girls on Orange County. Okay. Bitch. I knew when I popped on Beverly Hills one day and Lisa Vanderpump house had birds and shit in the front yard. I said, oh, bitch. You see what I'm saying? I know that Kyle is living a different life because when they put that price tag on the motherfucking And Kyle had, I think, 2 or 3 Hermes bags. girl, you see Crystal with a bag this big that costs $95,000. You see what I'm saying? Girl, you see what I'm saying? We know. Oh, okay. When Crystal, what was Crystal's budget just for the motherfucking basement? Bitch, the basement. Girl, what was Crystal? How much did Crystal spend to renovate her basement? Was it the basement? Wasn't it the basement that they renovated at Crystal's home? Exactly. She basically said, "I'm better than all of you, really, and you're on Housewives arguing with women. You are better than." Right. Thank you, Resney. How much was Crystal's renovation for her basement? Wasn't it the basement? Was that the basement? I think it was the basement. I think it was. Yeah, it was the basement. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Heather. I was just looking at Heather like, girl, you really let Lisa play in your face. And at that point, I was like, girl, Heather, it's a wrap for me and you, sister. Like, she all right, but I don't like, Heather, girl, Lisa just said in your face again. Girl, Lisa just said in your face, girl, at the beginning of this season, you meeting up with her for the first time and she playing in your face again, and you let her. Because you want to be Lisa's friend so bad. And if we're going to be honest, Heather probably has one of the most successful businesses out of all of them. Hello? You would think that with Heather being as successful as she is, they pretty much, in a way, kind of was making her the face of the show, in my opinion. Girl, the show will open with Heather, close with Heather. Hello, have y'all noticed that? The show going to open with Heather giving some monologue, it's going to close with Heather giving some monologue. She always the one to kind of like, she going to have a beef with Bronwyn or whatever. I don't know. I was just like, okay, Heather, girl. I don't know, girl. I'm done with Heather, girl. She too much of a. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna need her to reach into her Kenya Moore bag. Girl, I was trying to be cool with you, but girl, it's only so much, girl, we gonna do. And at some point, we're gonna have to just beef. Cause I ain't did shit to you, bitch. Okay, I ain't did a fuck thing to you. But girl, I was trying to be your friend. But since I see you don't want to be friends and you want to fuss, fight, and argue, then go, we're gonna fuss, fight, and argue. You know? Anyway, Sha, let me get up off of here. I've been on here too long. And we'll be back probably tomorrow to talk about Nicki, and I might do it tonight. So when the girls and boys who probably already sleep when they wake up, they'll have something to watch. That's what I might do. Yeah. We're gonna put it out tonight, baby. It's breaking news. We're not waiting till tomorrow. We're gonna put these tweets out tonight. That's what we're gonna do. So when everybody wake up tomorrow, they'll have something to watch. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.